we are here with Michael Essa, Formula Drift driver. I guess first for the layman who doesn't know what drifting is, who thinks like it's the Dukes of Hazzard on asphalt and you guys are just doing a bunch of fishtailing, explain what actually goes into the competition side of this.
Well, it's all precision driving. So the judges, there's 3 of them, they lay out a course for us and they give us points on the track that they want us to position the cars. And a couple of those points, they'll give us speeds they want us to exceed. So it is actually, we're trying to go as fast as we possibly can, but at the same time, slide the car and put on a good show, a lot of throttle, a lot of tire smoke, and as much angle as we can hold through the course.
Now, there's actually criteria that you guys have to do, whether you're the lead driver, because this is a 2-car deal, or you're the following driver. What are the criteria that I guess you're either judged or scored on?
Yeah, so it's speed, and that's the only thing that's really not judged. It's set in stone. And other than that, it's the line, the angle of the car, and the style. So if we can throw the car around really fast, make it look like we're going to, spin the car out, but completely, maintain control, we'll get more style points that way.
When we see a lot of other forms of motorsports out here, it's kind of a community. The drivers live next to each other in the motorhome lot. They travel with each other and whatnot. What's the Formula Drift community like? Are you guys buddies? Are you friends? Or do you kind of maybe keep people at arm's length and make sure they're still competitors first?
We're all really, really friendly. Everybody helps each other out. Somebody's car breaks, if they need a part. Most of the teams are pretty willing to, not just loan parts, but also, to help out. Right until we get up on the line and we're competing against each other, and then it's all over there.
That whole family mentality, does this mean you kind of know how to push each other's buttons just a little bit when it comes to what you're doing on the track? If you're lined up, next to competitor X, let's say, you know what you can do to kind of throw that person off their game? Oh
yeah, definitely. The more you watch someone run, you kind of figure out their style, and you know what you can do to push them past the limit and possibly make them, force them into a correction, a mistake, to where you would get more points than they would.
All right, if I'm sitting up here June 11th watching from the grandstands what you guys are doing before the Firestone Twin 275s, what am I watching? What do I need to watch out for? What are some of the maybe trickier parts of what this course is going to be?
Well, since it's judged, usually the car that looks like it's doing better is usually the car that's moving on. So it's easy for the spectators to see. There's some difficult points to pick out. As far as line goes, where the car is supposed to be positioned on the track at one point. And then also, people sitting in different parts of the stands see different stuff than the judges see. But really, as long as we're going through the course that the judges laid out with big angle and just really, make it look good, it's a spectator sport and fans love to see that.
Looking behind you and even behind your car right now, we see a ton of black rubber out here on pit road. I mean, obviously you go through a lot of tires throughout the weekend. How much do you go through? How many sets of tires will you go through here just during this one event?
Well, we'll probably use somewhere around 30 tires during the event, during a professional event, when we have our practice and qualifying and everything. At this event, we'll probably have to use about 14, 16 tires.
Now, do you know how to kind of get the crowd going? Does that help with some of the style points with the judges if you can maybe make a big move that gets the crowd on their feet? Do you look to the crowd to help you get better scores?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, when the crowd is more pumped up about your run, the judges might say that it doesn't influence them, but you have to kind of think that it does. All the stands going crazy has to influence them somewhat.
And I guess really talk about where you come from. I know you're from Southern California, but really how you got into this and your race shop and things like that.
Yeah, well, I was born and raised in Southern California, and as soon as I got my driver's license, I was trying to get out to the racetrack as often as I could. Started doing autocross, road race events, a lot of Porsche club stuff, and then I opened up a Porsche race shop in Orange County. So we do Porsches and BMWs, prep, maintenance, all that kind of stuff.
What's been the highlight of the last year? I know you got to do some stunt driving for a movie. Maybe talk about that.
Yeah, we did some stuff for a movie called 200 Miles Per Hour. We were in the streets of downtown LA, sliding cars around. That was a lot of fun. We went with Formula Drift to Abu Dhabi to the Yas Marina Formula One circuit, and that was amazing. I would never have thought that I was going to be on a Formula One circuit and not drifting. So this was amazing because we got to take our cars out there and be the first ones to ever slide around on that Yas Marina track. So it was a lot of fun.